That's me, and that's a tree. And today I'm beating Minecraft, only given another portal and an end portal, while also having a few other things in the starter chest. Well then you're not actually beating it with just a tree. I don't care. So enjoy the video. So obviously I first started off with taking everything out of the chest, because you know what? I get straight into things. We don't have time to waste here. So I made a cobblestone generator. At first I thought I was making it wrong because I haven't made one of these in ages, but then it turned out okay and I was like, alright. So I started making a spiral down to the last piece of oak. And to make my life easier, I immediately made a stone axe. Once I finally landed at the bottom, I made a platform to catch the saplings. Once I got a few pieces of cobblestone, I decided to try making a little easy, small, tiny path over to the nether portal. And you know what? I'm not going to waste your time. So for the next 30 minutes, I spent trying to get to this stupid portal. And then I finally got to it. I made a platform around it. That way I wouldn't fall into the void. And then I just went straight into it because I wanted to see what was in there. The first look of it really takes all your hopes of winning away. It looks pretty bad. And as the smart, intelligent, and charming person that I am, I collected gold to make gold armor. That way the piglins wouldn't chase me. And I now also had a new source of food, which was fabulous. So I went back and made pickaxes and smelted my food with my leftover saplings that I had. And then I just started exploring the nether to see what there was. I killed some more pigs and then explored more. And then I found this one spot that just really spoke words to me. It whispered sweet nothings into my ear. And so I just started mining from it. Except I was still looking around, and then for some reason, the stupid piglin killed me. So I had to walk all the way from my base back to the portal and all the way back to where I died. And I want to just show you guys how long this path is going to take. So while I'm walking to the portal, I'll read a story. The Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, there was a little girl whose hair was so bright yellow that it sparkled like a spun gold in the sun. For this reason, she was called Goldilocks. One day, Goldilocks went into the meadow to collect flowers. She wandered around, and after a while, she came to a forest where she had never been before. She went further into the forest, and it was very cool and shady. Soon she came to a little house which was completely secluded in the forest, and because she was tired and thirsty, she knocked on the door. She hoped that there were good people living there who would give her something to drink. And boom! We're finally back. So then I finally got back to my stuff and had to fend off from these greedy ass pigs. And then I finally got all my stuff back. And I finally decided to check my coordinates and realized I was mining towards the sky. So then I mined down instead. After 40 minutes in the nether, I finally found an opening and decided to make a little bridge down. And then I saw this blue stuff, which gave me so much hope because where there's blue, there's endermen. And so that's exactly where I went. And then when I got over there, my blind ass did not see the big, gigantuan red wall behind me. That was the fortress. Again, here I am trying to look at this enderman. I looked right at it, and I still didn't notice it. And then when I looked over here, I think that's when I finally noticed the big, bright red wall that was in front of me. And then I was about 7 ender pearls in when this gas started bombarding me with balls. And I have 0 reaction time, so I died and had to make the 5-minute walk back to where I was. On my way back, I got in this intense fight, more like a runaway with the gas. Missed once, missed twice, missed 3 times. And then I finally got reunited with my stuff, except half of it burned in the freaking fire, so I lost all my ender pearls. So then I just went back to get more tools and stuff like that. That way it'd be easier. And then when I was mining in, this skeleton almost killed me. But luckily, I ran away. We had to stare down, and then I heroically killed it myself. Now, it's also safe to say that I did, in fact, find the spawner. And then the stupid zombie pigment got stuck in between the block with the blaze. And so I hit the blaze, and it knocked onto the pig. And I got killed by the stupid pig. And I had to go back again. And then on my way back, I saw this aggressive pig guy. I forgot what they're called. And I ran away, but then I thought to myself, who am I to let this guy disrespect me like that? So I turned around and I beat the absolute shit out of this guy. And then I finally got back to my stuff. You guys have no idea what it took to get to this point of being able to just kill them like that. And then I was just gonna wait for one more to fall and spawn, but then I just got too impatient. And then next thing I know, I'm being swarmed by like 4 Endermen. And you know what? I'm not complaining. It'll make things a whole lot easier. And then after 2 long, painful hours, I finally had all that I needed. So I very carefully made my way back to the overworld. And then I very carefully lit this beautiful purple portal. Would you look at that? And before I went in, I got some extra swords, some extra pickaxes, and literally everything that I would need, which wasn't much because I didn't have much, but still. And then I decided to get a bunch of ender pearls, that way I could just like teleport from pillar to pillar, because I didn't exactly have bows and arrows or anything like that. Chose the tallest pillar for whatever reason. And then I built a little platform, because I forgot the strategy for this. I broke it, but then I died. And this literally repeated for every single pillar, except for like the last 2. So, for the course of the next 20 minutes, I spent dying, purling, and breaking these stupid crystals. And you know, I had a lot of time to think while I was doing this, and I was thinking, why am I doing this? You know, I have so many other things I could be doing, you know, writing an essay, doing my homework, finishing that project that's finally due. And then I finally got all the crystals, and then life wasn't so bad anymore. So, but what I didn't realize is the crystals were the best part. It gets worse. It gets worse. Because over the next 40 minutes, I spent trying to kill the stupid dragon because it wouldn't perch. It wouldn't perch. And then while I was waiting for it, I was backing up, and this Enderman wouldn't stop looking at me. And I was getting scared because I thought it was going to attack me. Like, look at it. Look how hard it's staring at me. And then, as I was hitting it, it hit me in the air, and I clutched it. Boom! I'm not going to make you guys watch the 40 minutes it took. And then I was getting chased by this Enderman and just harassed up and down, making crazy clutches left and right with the quick reactions. And then here I am, nothing left but a sword and nothing else. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. I killed the dragon. I did it. After 3.5 hours, I killed that dragon. Words can't even explain how I feel about that. Like, that's freaking crazy. Let's freaking go.